was founded in 1970 by the Scouts of that era. The area Scouts in February of 1970 held a meeting at someone's house down in Baltimore and formed the Mid-Atlantic Scouts Association. There were 20 Scouts in that meeting, and today we have 160 members. So we've connected Oriole fans of different generations to Orioles history. And they're Fred Mantra and Chuck Thompson. So the Scouts are proud to honor you tonight, Fred.
Thank you, Tom.
Hello. Please bear with me. I've never done this before. I would just like to start by saying that I'm truly honored and blessed to accept this award. Got the call initially from Mr. Tom Burns at the end of the summer, I believe, the end of August, September. I was initially very excited and thrilled, and he initially explained to me that it was just the Amateur Player of the Year award. And it wasn't really brought to my attention until about 2 weeks ago that the award was actually named up for Nick Adenhart. So I knew who Nick Adenhart was, but I didn't really know his full story. So I started doing my research and dug deep, and I found some stuff that was very interesting to me. I'm sure some of you knew who Nick Adenhart was. If you didn't, here's a little bit of background. He was a young man who was a highly talented right-handed pitcher out of high school here in Maryland. In his last high school game, he suffered an elbow injury, which led him from a likely first-round pick to a 14th-round selection to the Los Angeles Angels in the 2004 Major League Baseball draft. After a successful Tommy John surgery, Nick came back and spent 3 years in the minor leagues. He made his debut in 2008. He was up and down between AAA and the majors in 2008. And in 2009, he broke with the Angels' starting rotation. Nick was tragically killed in a car accident involving a drug driver after his first start in 2009. Nick Adenhart was a rising star with a rough ending to his short career. I'm really humbled to accept an award dedicated to this man, not because of his accomplishments on the field or what type of player he was, but mostly because of what type of human being he was. I did not know Nick personally. Maybe some people in this room did. But from everything I've read and heard about him, he stood as an example for everything that was good in professional sports. He was the type of player that every dad wants his kids to watch and that every rising player should emulate. Nick's impact went beyond the game of baseball, which is why I feel that this award is so special. I'm not sure if he was a Christian or not, but I am. I admire the way that he was able to make impacts on people's lives that were not short-term, but were eternal impacts. I plan on using baseball to impact the world for Jesus Christ, and I know that this is God's plan for my life. Sometimes people forget that baseball is just a sport. When it consumes your life and becomes a job, it's easy to forget. There are a lot of things that are bigger than baseball, and Nick Adenhart's story is just one example of them. I would really like to thank the Mid-Atlantic Scouts Association for all of their kindness and for selecting me for this award. Over the past year, I've really grown and developed a greater appreciation for all the Scouts' roles and what they do for their jobs and how much time they have to dedicate and the sacrifices they make for their families and everything that they do. So thank you for that. I would like to thank all the coaches and teammates that helped me achieve this. I would like to thank my mom and everything that she's done for her support over the years. I would like to thank my dad for the role that he's played in my life to help me get to this point. I'd like to thank my Uncle Johnny and Aunt Bev for making it out tonight. I'd like to thank my sister, who unfortunately couldn't make it tonight, for all of her support. I'd like to thank my wife for her support as well and the sacrifices she makes. And most importantly, I would like to thank Jesus Christ and give him my support. Thank you.
Next award is a Life in Baseball Award, and let me preface this by saying,
we will overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. Everyone overcome. Savior, worthy of honor and glory, worthy of all our praise, you overcame.